Here with Vincent Hancock, a few medals to take home. You've got to make some more space in the trophy case, and that's saying a lot for you.
It's been a lot of fun. This has been a great experience for me. Paris, between being here with my family, Tokyo was a totally different experience because there was nobody there. I couldn't have my family, couldn't have friends. But now I think I have my entire family here, and walking away with 2 medals, gold in the individual and silver in the mixed team, with a lot of my really good friends and some of my athletes that I've helped to be able to make it there and teach them the shooting sports in general. It's been a blessing and a whole lot of fun.
Incredible to see it come full circle, but the master, the teacher, is still the one with the gold, and I love to see that too.
That was probably the most fun. We've talked this into existence, I think, for the last 3 years since Tokyo, and we wanted to go 1-2. And looking at us being able to get to those last 2, we were tied going into the very last station. Connor and I, we shoot against each other in practice all the time, so we're used to that kind of pressure. And honestly, I wasn't even really feeling much pressure anymore, just because I knew, hey, we accomplished our goal. No matter who wins, we're still having fun. But at the same time, I was thinking to myself, you know what? I want this. I want to go out and I want to win this thing. So I'm going to give it everything I have. And thankfully, I was able to come out on top, just by 1, though.
Close, but the teacher with the gold, the student with the silver, and what a legendary run you are having, active tense. Talk about the feeling you have of being named with Phelps and Carl Lewis and the greats of the great.
It's an honor and a privilege to be able to have made it this far to this many Olympics, to be able to even have the chance to win as many medals as they have in the individual sport. So looking at it, it still hasn't set in yet, because I never really paid much attention to those types of things. But I first became aware of it a few months ago when I was doing an interview and somebody asked me, "Hey, were you aware of this happen?" No, I wasn't. I didn't even know that at all. I was just thinking about going for number 4. But now that I know, that's really special, because I remember the Atlanta Games in '96 and watching the torch run through my hometown. And then I've been an absolute Olympic fiend since then. I love the Olympics and watching all the different sports. So going back and checking in on all those and just kind of exploring the history of the Olympics itself, Carl Lewis is probably one of my favorite Olympians ever. And to now have my name notched in alongside his, that's really awesome.
Yeah, I love the story about the '96 Games and the history of your home city, and now to be one of the very few to win 4 golds in the same individual event. And you're already talking about the next one. You brought it up first, not us.
So I have been thinking about it for a number of years, that basically as soon as we found out that Los Angeles was the host city for 2028, I'm like, all right, I can't retire after Paris. I was really expecting to retire after this one, but the opportunity to be able to defend my title on home turf in LA, I can't pass up that opportunity. I have to at least try to make Team USA and try to defend it one more time.
You have so many people back home in Georgia that are just thrilled for you. We're so happy for you, and to be able to share that with your family here. What was that moment like to be able to share that together? Did you feel your dad with you all as well?
I think that's probably one of the most special parts of this Games, and that's probably the best part of my entire career, was having my family here. Now, unfortunately, my dad did pass away in November of last year, so he wasn't able to be here. But I had my mom, and most importantly, I was able to have my wife and my daughters here. So they got to experience all the years that they've seen me practicing and leaving and going away for trips and competitions. They now understand why. And they get to see all the hard work. I mean, they helped me over the course of the summer, by pulling for me, going out and trying to distract me during my shooting on the range, purposely, not by accident. And so for them to be able to be here, I came off, and after I just had a huge rush of emotions and let out a little bit of a roar there, because I was looking back at my training partner and Connor, and looked up in the stands and saw Rebecca and my girls, and just told them that I love them, because that's what I do it for. I do it for the love of the sport, and to know that for as much love as I have for them, they have for me too, and to have them back there supporting me, there's nothing better.
Your dad taught you when you were so young, 11 years old. Did you feel him with you? Did you feel his spirit close?
It's a funny thing, because I talk to myself, and through prayer and through everything else that's going on, I definitely felt like, whether it be before or during or after, that I knew that he was watching. and I knew that he was going to be happy no matter what happened, because especially towards the end of his life and through and towards this latter part of my career, we've discussed just having fun and enjoying the process and enjoying everything that you go through, whether it's positives or negatives. So I just prayed for God to let me do the best that I can do, and whatever His will be done, that's what's going to be done.
You've been to a lot of Olympics. How does Paris rank in the list?
Paris has been wonderful. The people here have been great. And between Beijing, London, Rio, Tokyo, and here, you can't rank them as far as 1, 2, 3. But I know that having my family here and having my daughters here, especially with my wife too, this is probably the best one so far. And I say that about everyone. So we'll see how LA ends up too.
Yeah, LA, here we come. Okay, last question. Just a message for everybody at home.
Thank you for all of your support. I really appreciate everything that y'all do, and just go out and have fun. Find something that you enjoy and live life passionately.
Thank you so much. We're happy for you. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Vincent.